We want to announce that on July 24th, Rhode Island Science Fiction Club, we sponsored Can't Stop the Serenity, Rhode Island at the Cinema World in Lincoln, Rhode Island.
Yes, we did.
We did an awesome job because we raised $835 for
awesome.
Equality Now, which was Joss Whedon's charity for women's rights around the world, which promotes that. And we also collected 227 pounds of canned good donations for the Rhode Island Community Food Bank. So we want to thank everybody who helped us get this project going. Dina and this crew over at Cinema World in Lincoln, what awesome place. Go there to go watch your movies. We want to thank the RKO Army because they did
Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
They did a shadow cast of that. By the way, Jay, Chris, we hope your leg is better. We actually had a cast member who broke his leg during the performance.
And we never knew it.
We never knew it.
That's dedication.
It sure is. Yep, sure is.
So those guys are great. We're going to have them in on a future episode.
Yep, we had the 501st who showed up in Star Wars costumes, which was good, which was nice, and the people from the New England Browncoats, Dave Adams and those guys who helped us out. So this is just a big thank you to all those people who helped us, and I think we'll probably do it again.
I think so. We had a wonderful time.
In 2011, yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was cool. Got to watch the nice digital print of the movie Serenity.
So start saving your pennies for next year.
Yeah, it was easy. It was good. And it goes for a good cause. All right, let's move on to something we like to call Toob News. Here we go. Brian in the booth, are you ready? I have something involving a cast member from Battlestar Galactica. Wait for the puke sound. Okay, we got it. The BBC is releasing a television show called Outcast, and it stars Battlestar Galactica's Jamie Barber. It's going to be a new sci-fi western. Outcast is about a group of survivors. Where am I? Right there. Sometime in the future, establishing a new home on the planet Carpathia. It's sort of like a western and new frontier, and Outcast has a little bit of future technology. They're trying to call it a mix between Firefly and Star Trek because they have nanotechnology available to them, which lets them use transporters, and they use this nanotechnology to make things for themselves. But they don't use phasers and blasters, they use guns like they do in Firefly, and it's supposed to have an Old West feel to it. And Jamie Barber from Battlestar is one of the stars in it. Outcast is currently shooting in South Africa, and BBC America will air it in December.
Looks good.
So, check it out, see what happens. Remember a couple of months ago we were talking about Torchwood, and we had all the speculation about what was going to be happening.
Yep.
And then I announced that Starz Network was picking it up as a regular series. Well, I have more information about this one. Here we go. I have 5 ways that Torchwood will be bigger and better than ever before. It's going to be a 10-part run titled Torchwood New Earth. That's the name of the series.
Interesting.
Okay. Number 1, Jack Harkness is back in action. No downer leftovers from Children of Earth. So it picks up the first episode picks up with Captain Jack running and shooting and fighting the bad guys and all that good stuff. Okay. Number 2, Jack is still a ladies/mans/aliens man again. So he'll sleep with anything.
Just like Captain Kirk.
Just like Captain Kirk. You know, and that generated a little bit of controversy when the show aired before, but that's Captain Jack. It's part of his character, and you'll see him doing that all over again. Number 3, Torchwood takes this flight to America.
Nice.
Expect scenes in Los Angeles and Washington, D.C. The headquarters in Wales was totally destroyed, so they moved everything over to the United States.
Terrible. All that blubber everywhere.
It's awful. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it was in Wales.
I get it.
Okay.
Okay. Number 4, Gwen and Reese are back as the new Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And they also have a baby that they have to take care of as well.
Very nice.
Okay, so they're part of the team. Number 5, they have to work with 2 new CIA agents named Rex and Esther, who both investigate and get caught up in working with the team. Because all of a sudden, Torchwood is in the United States. There's all these funky, strange alien things going on.
So they run into the X-Files.
They run to the X-Files, I suppose, and they have to investigate, and they become part of the investigative team while helping them to solve these problems. Filming for Torchwood New Earth begins in January 2011. Okay, so all the stuff we were talking about, maybe Doctor Who, cast members joining and stuff, It's not going to happen.
That's too bad,
So,
because I really like Freema Agyeman.
yep, she would have been good.
She would have been real good.
Okay, here we go. It's September, so we're going to talk about the fall TV schedule for 2010-2011 and all the sci-fi / related type programs.
A lot of stuff.
Okay, you ready? Get your DVR set up because there are going to be some conflicts. On Monday, NBC has Chuck at 8 and The Event at 9. And why do I think that The Event has little hints of heroes in it from the previews that I've seen before?
Yeah, it's a kind of a toss-up between whether they're mutants or aliens or what.
Something going on.
Yeah, something's...
There are like two different things going on. We're not quite sure what they are.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone-ish.
Let's hope they do, okay?
Or maybe they're humans that have been abducted by aliens and are now brought back with powers.
Maybe they're aliens that were abducted by humans.
There we go. Holy probing Batman. Okay. And then also on Mondays, for you Nathan Fillion fans, Castle returns on ABC at 10 o'clock, which is good. I like that show. My wife and I watch that show. On Tuesdays, ABC's got a new series, No Ordinary Family, at 8. And the Sci-Fi Channel runs Scare Tactics, darn dentures, at 9,
That's
starting
still on?
October 6th. It's still on. The third season, that show sucks. It really does. That show's
I don't see
awful.
where there's a problem with the DVR for that.
Oh, I know.
That show is just a lawsuit waiting to
It
happen.
really is. It really is. On Wednesday, NBC has Undercover, but the African-American couple who are spies, if you're into
Yes,
that kind
which
of
looks really good.
stuff. Looks cute. Yep, Undercover at 8. And the Sci-Fi Channel is going to be running Ghost Hunters at 9 o'clock on Wednesdays.
As always, entertaining.
Yep. Now, Thursday, we got a problem because we have CBS's Big Bang Theory, which is moving to Thursdays at 8 p.m. The CW is going to be running The Vampire Diaries at 8 p.m. The CW is also running that new series Nikita at 9 p.m.
Okay.
And Fox is going to be running Fringe at 9 p.m. So you got choices to make.
But probably not for long because it's Fox and they'll find a way to kill Fringe anyway.
Well, no, I think Fringe will stick around, but Nikita is going to probably
I don't know.
suffer. I don't know.
CSI
knows?
is still doing pretty well. That's what it's going to be going up
That's
against.
true. You got CSI in the mix as well. Fridays, we have CBS's Medium at 8 p.m. We have CW's Smallville at 8, and yes, this is the 10th and last season of the show.
It's last.
It's the last season.
It's been confirmed.
It's been confirmed. Fox has Human Target at 8 p.m.,
Which is a good show.
which is a good show. And then it's not sci-fi, but ABC's Body of Proof, which is filmed in Rhode Island, is going to be 9 p.m. on ABC.
Well-
And we learned that Joanna Cassidy has joined the cast of the show also. Oh, I know. Joanna Cassidy. Remember her
Wow.
from Blade Runner
Yes,
and
I
all this
do,
other stuff that
actually.
she did. Now what? What were we going to ask?
I was going to say Big Bang Theory isn't science fiction either, but
It's not, but it's
No,
related
it's
to
funny.
fellow geeks, so we'll do that. And also on Fridays, the CW is going to be running Supernatural at 9 o'clock. Okay? And last but not least, Sci-Fi's Stargate Universe returns October 2nd at 9 p.m. with a 2-hour premiere. And Sanctuary returns for Season 3 October 9th at 10 p.m.
Nice.
And that's all I got for...
Sanctuary!
all I got for Toob News.
And last but not least, before we go to toys, props, and other stuff, we have an announcement that on September 11th of this year, coming up this month,
Right.
we are having our second annual Rhode Island Science Fiction Club Film Fest, which will be at the main branch of the Warwick Public Library. And that is going to be running from 10 in the morning until 6 at night. We're showing 4 classic films of science fiction.
Right.
And the films are It Came from Outer Space, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow,
Right.
Godzilla Final Wars,
Yep.
and finishing up with Young Frankenstein.
I love that movie.
And if there's enough time in between the films or bookending the films, we're going to have some Warner Brothers science fiction comic shorts.
Yep.
Awesome.
So
Sounds good. It's free.
It's free, open to the public. It's it's all age appropriate.
Right. It's on a Saturday, so you
It's
got
on a
nothing else to do.
Saturday. Yep. And it's just a good excuse to get out and have a few laughs and get to meet some of the people in the club. And we'll all be there. So you can have a good time for nothing.
Right.
And like we said, it's on a Saturday, and a lot of times on Saturday, people are saying, "What are we going to do today?" Well, 4 movies for free. You can't beat that with a
There you
stick.
go. We'll even let you go to the bathroom in between.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be good.
So that's it. That's the announcement for the second annual Film Fest.
That's right. Okay.